Now, listen to this. Nope, it's not tens of thousands of Burmese thanking their frontline COVID responders. It's tens of thousands of Burmese in Yangon this evening at 8 p.m. sharp, banging pots and pans in the first coordinated protest over yesterday's coup d'etat. They've called it the Iron Bucket Campaign. The resistance has begun. A group calling itself the Civil Disobedience Movement has launched on Facebook, joining Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy in calling for action to oppose the coup. Doctors and nurses around the country have pledged strike action from tomorrow. Myanmar's biggest COVID testing laboratory is to go on strike too. And this is a big deal. This country is in the grip of a viral onslaught. Now, you know, yesterday we were casting far and wide for videos providing some sort of insight into how the coup happened. And then overnight, some extraordinary pictures emerged from a very unlikely source. Look at this. A Burmese aerobics instructor in the capital, Naypyidaw, inadvertently filmed the coup d'etat actually happening behind her as she got on with her online fitness video. The fleet of black SUVs heading straight up the road to the National Assembly as Kim Min-wai strutted her stuff. General Min Aung Hlaing, the coup leader, today said it was inevitable that the army would have to take over because of what he claims, in true Trumpian style, was massive election fraud. A Chinese state newspaper today called his coup a major cabinet reshuffle, which pretty much sums up the extent of Beijing's outrage. As most of the rest of the world cried foul, the general got on with the business of firing 24 government ministers and announcing his new junta cabinet. The whereabouts of Aung San Suu Kyi, Myanmar's erstwhile de facto leader, remain unknown. Her party had won 80% of the vote, and international observers had declared the election free and fair. Now, it's absolutely perplexing as to what extra leverage the general thought he'd gained by this coup. His armed forces already controlled key ministries and had a quarter of all seats in parliament, as well as a veto on constitutional reform. They had a massive budget and a vast corporate empire. So there's speculation that he just didn't trust Aung San Suu Kyi not to turn him into The Hague for alleged war crimes and masterminding genocide against the Rohingya. And he was due to retire this June. The UN Security Council has held an emergency meeting on Myanmar this afternoon behind closed doors. It had been urged to impose targeted sanctions against military leaders and refer the situation to the International Criminal Court. But Russia and China are likely to block action against Myanmar, as they have in the past. Whatever they do or don't do, the Burmese people are tonight bracing themselves for a new era of international isolation.
Jonathan Miller reporting there.